Okay, guys, this is the big piece de la resistance. I think's how you say it, something like that. Today I'm going to be sharing the famous Charming Abode carrot cake recipe. She's a good friend of mine on YouTube. I'll be sure to link her channel down below. Today I'm going to be sharing a simple but absolutely delicious carrot cake recipe. The ingredients you're going to need is 2 cups of grated carrots, 2 cups of granulated sugar, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 5 eggs, 1/2 cup of oil, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, and 2 teaspoons of baking soda. The first thing we're going to do is beat our eggs and our oil together. I really appreciate y'all watching my videos. My Easter series has done really well. I've had 6 videos in it. I shared a coconut poke cake, a coconut cream pie, a zucchini and squash casserole, a pea salad, and now my carrot cake recipe, or her carrot cake recipe. But anyway, let's beat this eggs and oil together. All right, we're going to add in our dry ingredients. 2 cups of sugar. Let's beat that a little bit. Now let's add our 2 cups of all-purpose flour and our seasonings and spices. 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. I will have the recipe on the screen as well as in the description box, the ingredients. The ingredients will be on the screen. Okay, the last thing, let me get the speeder a little bit cleared off here. Let's go down the sides. Let's make sure we got that flour all around blend in. Now we're going to fold in our 2 cups of grated carrots. And your carrots will be something that makes it moist and will also make it sweet. I think I've made a homemade carrot cake before, but it's been a long time. My brother has an amazing recipe, but I could not find his, and I sent him a message to send it to me, but he's very busy in his work and his church. He's a deacon in his church, and he's very busy in his work. So I'm sure he just was too busy and forgot to send it. But that's okay. We can share it another time. But this is what we're looking like. And we are going to put this. I'm using a bundt pan today. I sprayed it really well. And she bakes hers in a 9x13 pan. She said she had never done it in a bundt pan, but I think it'll be fine. I'll let you know exactly how long it takes to bake. For the baking pan, she said 35 to 40 minutes. Hopefully this is not too much better. My son has my 2 good 9x13 pans I use for my cakes all the time, because typically when I make something, I will do a taste test and then send it home with him. giving my dad some or Chad's mom some. And then I'll send it home with my son because he's like his mommy. He's got a huge sweet tooth, and so does his girls. Which, I guess that explains why they're so sweet, don't it? All right, here it is. We're going to put that in the oven for, I would say, 35 to 45 minutes, and we'll check it, and it could take up to an hour. So I'll tell you exactly how long it takes. I'll meet you back here in a minute, and I'll show you how we put the frosting together and finish it off. Okay, our cake just came out of the oven. It baked for about 40 minutes. When I came in here, my timer was already off, and I had it set on 35. So I'm thinking about 40 minutes, and it came out clean when I checked it. So I'm letting it sit on this cooling rack for about 10 or 15 minutes before I invert it. And then I'm going to let it completely cool before we make the frosting. And I'll show you how we do that. Okay, guys. I think it's cooled enough now that we can flip it over, invert it. Did get a protector mat to put down on my new stovetop so it wouldn't get scratched up as bad. Okay, hopefully it'll come right out. Yay. Oh, don't that look good? Oh, don't that look good? Look here, 2 eggshells. How did I miss eggshells? But they settled right in the bottom, thank God. 2 eggshells. How did I do that? Am I losing my mind? Well, I got them out, thank God. And they came out easy. I think that turned out so pretty. If you're enjoying this video, just go ahead and hit that thumbs up or like button for me. It really helps me out. And I invite you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that and hang out with me. I'm going to put you right over here. I have my cream cheese and butter. It's not to room temperature yet, so I'm going to put it in the microwave on just for a few minutes to soften the butter and the cream cheese up before we beat it. Okay. Okay, let's put it in the oven. Let's put that in the microwave. Okay, I put the butter and cream cheese in there for 30 seconds. And let's whip it up. All right. Now I've got 3 cups of powdered sugar, and I did sift it, and I'm going to add a little at a time. All right, we got our 3 cups of sifted powdered sugar. We add just a pinch of salt, just a pinch, and 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla, and I'm using my vanilla bean paste because I love it. All right, now our frosting is done, but I'm going to wait until our cake is completely cooled. I may even put it in the fridge to make sure it's completely cooled. She uses a cup of chopped pecans. She roasts hers on top of the stove. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I'm afraid that I might burn them, but I may do that. We'll see. I may do it. Okay, everyone, my cake is cool and it's ready to frost. I've got my carrot cake here, my frosting made, and our pecans. Our frosting did get a little bit chilled, which I think is a good thing. Anyway, we're just going to put this cream cheese frosting all over the cake, obviously. All right, I think we're ready for our nuts on top. So that's what we're looking at. It looks pretty good, don't it? There's our carrot cake. What do you think? I think it looks beautiful. Okay, I'm going to do a small taste test for us. Very small. Look at there. See those carrots in there? Cream cheese. Looks good. Put a little bit more on there. All right. Let's try it. Okay, let's give it a try here. Guys, I've been babysitting all day, and you may hear my granddaughter in the background when I'm filming. So, it feels very moist. Smells great. I love carrot cake. That's really good. It's delicious. Let me get a bite of just the cake part. My favorite carrot cake I've had at a restaurant is at Cheesecake Factory, believe it or not. I'm not a huge cheesecake fan. Their carrot cake is phenomenal. Let's try just the cake. Very good. Very light. Very sweet, but not real sweet, overly sweet. Very subtle. That's delicious. And I love the crunch of the pecans. It gives it a perfect flavor and texture. That's great. I do recommend toasting the pecans. I think it would give it a nuttier flavor, but they're perfect without it too. But I could see why she done it. This is great. All right, guys. You've still got one more day before Easter. So, today's Good Friday. Tomorrow is Saturday. So you have one more day to go out and get the ingredients. Very simple to make. Especially if you're doing a 9x13 pan. But even in a bundt pan, it was very simple. And I will have the recipe linked down in the description box. I thank you all for watching. Thank you, Leslie, for sharing this wonderful recipe with all of us. And I will have Leslie's channel linked down below. She's a sweet person and she shares lots of amazing content. But I would love to invite you to follow me on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and subscribe and like the channel. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Happy Easter. Bye.